When was the last time we asked ourselves, what are we? I'm sure we know our names and age and personalities, but really, what we are is not something we can see. It's what we create while we're here for as long as we breathe, and we're geniuses. 100 years ago, only 6% of Americans graduated from high school, and now we're sitting at an all-time high of 84%. From iceboxes to refrigerators, black and white television to IMAX theaters, photocopiers, helicopters, first commercial nuclear power to 3D printers and flying cars. And we landed on the moon so we could see the stars. Rising middle class, suburban sprawls, backyards with pools and yards with green grass, and all of this and so much more. So much more creation in this beautiful glory called life. And it's all manufactured with pride. iPods and iPhones, Snapchat, Instagram, who knows what's next? Maybe we'll be using telepathy to communicate instead of text. And then maybe we'll learn to communicate by consulting our heads. Because we are geniuses, we came to an age where our brains overpower our hearts, our creations giving us more responsibilities than we can take, spreading fake news, forming hate groups on sites where we're supposed to make friends, waging political comment wars with strangers that suddenly seem to be a trend. And we're such geniuses that we manipulate the public into purchasing waste made from precious life that once we kill, it's hard to regenerate, and that's because we're geniuses. We take good care of our people. Love is love, gay marriage, we're all equal. Unless our skin and speech is different, then well, investigate and deport them, they're probably illegal. And that's indeed a smart move, yes, because foreigners might be evil. In 2015, 55% of surveyed Americans found Islam unfavorable. But that's okay, they say. At least we're smarter than ever, even though student debt will sit on our backs maybe forever. And sure, 84% will graduate from high school, but almost half that number will drop out in university. And that's only for America. America. But you know when the media says America, it's always the North. Are we going to ignore the South America because they're poor? Only 37% of Colombian youth will pursue education further than high school, and many of them will engage in illegal tasks, because growing coca leaves and cannabis is more profitable than going to class, and although a dangerous business, they don't want to starve and die, so yes, as a genius species, we manufacture it with pride. And pride. We're so good at pride that we turn our backs, turn a blind eye to the fact that maybe we should stop making stuff that we don't need. We've come a long way since the last century. But have we really? What if we took it slow? Nourish the world? Help each other grow? But we tell ourselves we're geniuses, so we don't need to take things slow. We scribble, we rush, we love the fast-paced lifestyle. That's how it goes. Commercialize it? Brand new. Feeding the world with fast food, fast cars, pricey shoes, McDonald's everywhere, but 800 million people stay hungry, lack of food, flying cars that nobody owns instead of making transports for people who need it most. We built so many new houses, but 100 million people still don't have a home? Women receive the rights to vote, but even so, not all women's words will be believed despite all the hope. And yes, North America has matured through growth and change, but tell me why gun control laws that stay the same, and when we give this technology to people who aren't ready, we get abusers of the power and even police brutality. In Canada, Aboriginal people got the right to vote in 1960, but Trans Mountain Pipeline ignored those rights and plowed right through their territory. Will profit always matter more than life? Is this what it means to be civilized? We just build bridges for justice until the slightest inconvenience and that bridge will become a wall disguised as a safety to divide. Our spirits disconnected. We don't even talk on elevators. 100 years developed into a sick and soulless mess. Polio may be rare now, but social anxiety is an epidemic. In all these forms of communication, we still struggle to say hi. How are you doing? Show compassion instead of pride.